Okay, now that you're done fiddling with each one of those photographs and Ken Burnsing them or making them do whatever it is that you want to do, there's one more change that you may want to make to the photographs, and that is that you can choose the amount of time that you wish for this photograph to be displayed on the screen. And you do that really simply by clicking on this little cogwheel thing that has a little arrow beside it. Grab the little arrow and click on Clip Adjustments. And see here it says duration 4 seconds. What you can do is you can change that to 5 seconds, or you can change it to 6 seconds or 3 or whatever you like. And then what that will do is that will allow this video now to play, this photograph, sorry, to be on for 5 seconds instead of 4 seconds. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add titles, transitions, and some music underneath our little movie that we've made. Now, if you go over here and click on this little T, this brings up, there it is, brings up the title menu for you. And each one of these titles is a little slide, and each one of them does something different, and when you roll over them, they show you what they do. And you can just play with them and pick different ones and figure out what ones you like and all of that kind of stuff. They're just really, some of them are like really fun, and so I would just encourage you to just kind of play around with them. All you need to do is just take the title and then drag it to where you want it to go, which is here, and then you can choose from all of these different backgrounds, whichever one you like. I've decided to go with this organic one because I think it looks kind of like the Lord of the Rings a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really simply write The Hobbit, which is the name of the play, the name of the company, the dates that the play runs, and where it's located. And now I'm going to do one last slide, which is going to have the website address, so that if people want more information, they can just go there. And we're done. So now we've got this, and we've got our information at the very end so that people can find us. There's a couple other things that you can do. You can put in transitions if you like. So for example, perhaps you want to have this photo cross-dissolve into this photo. You just pick this and again drag it up here, and then you click, and when it plays, the photos cross-dissolve into each other. And again, there's lots of different ones that you can play with down here. Just play with them and have fun with them. And those are transitions that will take you in between the photographs. The final thing we're going to do is we're going to put in some music underneath. And all you do is just click right here on the little thing that looks like a musical note. And what that brings up for you is it brings up your own personal iTunes. Now, you can go through this and choose some of your own music. It's a little dodgy with music because there's always the possibility that you're using a piece of music that has copyright, and you don't want to infringe on copyright. And in fact, if you upload something to YouTube that infringes on copyright, you could get in trouble and they could remove it and replace it with a different piece of music. That has been known to happen. I'm going to use Green Sleeves. I'm just sort of choosing this at random. I'm sure I could have chosen a better song, but that just happens to be one that's in my iTunes. So I'm going to choose this song, and again, all you do, I mean, if you want to listen to it, you can just click on this, and it'll play it for you if you're not sure what that sounds like. And then all you do is just drag it up here into the timeline and drop it in. And there it is. And then, oh, I just need to lengthen this, make it a bit longer. And again, you can just do that with the clip adjustment. It's 34.7 seconds. I will want to make it 35 seconds. or longer until it comes to the very end. And then now when you play it, you have music underneath. An alternative to using music to go underneath your movie is an alternative to that is to do a voiceover where you're actually speaking and then people are seeing the photos, but they'll hear your voice instead. And all you do is just click on this little dude down here that looks like a microphone, and then go up and click on where you want your voiceover to be. So all you do is click, and then it's going to tell me to get ready. This is Christopher Fader, who plays Bilbo Baggins. And then to stop that, you just press the space bar, and that stops it. So if I close this now, and we listen, and we go back and play our video, so you can hear my voice is in there now, underneath that thing. And again, you can do that with your pieces as well. Now, the final step. The final step is exporting your video to YouTube. So now our video is completely finished, and now we want to get it up on YouTube. It's pretty simple. All you do is go up here and click on the Share menu. It gives you a bunch of options. One thing you can do is export it using, I usually use QuickTime. You could export it in other options, but I usually use QuickTime, and then you can upload it to YouTube from there. Or you can actually upload it directly to YouTube from your account. So this is the account that I'm uploading it to. You just put in your password and your name, what category you want it to be in, the name of the video, a little description about the video, and I just put in the website URL. I put in some tags as well. And you need to uncheck make this movie personal, because then no one else will be able to see it except for you. And then you just click on next and say you understand the copyright terms of service and publish. And now what it's going to do is it's actually going to export the video and it's going to upload it to YouTube. Okay, now let's talk about some ideas about how you can use this specific technique and what kinds of videos you can create for YouTube. The example that I'm showing you today, I'm using photographs from a play that I'm doing publicity for. That play is called The Hobbit. And so that's my specific example that I'm using for you today. However, if you, for example, are a visual artist, this is a perfect tool for you. All you need are photos of your artwork, and then you just slot them in, do the music or voiceover, whatever you like at the bottom, and then upload it to YouTube. If you're an actor, you could use this technique. You could take various photographs of yourself from shows that you've been in, include your headshots, things like that, and put those in the timeline and create your video that way. Similarly for dancers, if you're a theater company, you could take photos of various shows that perhaps you've produced at your theater and put titles in the bottom that says the name of the show and perhaps the date when you the date that you produced that show, and create a video using that. There's many ways that you can use, many ideas and many different ways that you can use this particular technique to create videos to show the entire world how great you are.